You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we all know Brett Gardner is one of the best defensive outfielders in the game. His legs may be slowing just a bit as he gets further into his 30s, but he still covers plenty of ground, and his situational awareness is second to none.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Brian Dozier has just clubbed a milestone home run. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, it's obviously not easy hitting home runs, Matt. That's why the best power guys are so popular. I suspect this one feels a little extra special, but I'm sure he'll keep things in perspective. He's not a threat to any record just yet.
So here's Joe Mauer.
The designated hitter, Joe.
As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. In there, a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Castro.
Jason Castro takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Gardner. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Byron Buxton gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Starlin Castro will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first to be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, you might have seen the shortstop bird dogging him a little bit there at second base, and that's going to open up a good-sized hole on the left side of the infield. And as you see, the ball just gets shot right through that gap to put runners at first and third now.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You talk about a great at-bat. Anytime you can make a pitcher burn through double-digit pitches and then finish it off with a base hit that drives in a run, that might be the best at-bat he'll have all year.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Leading off the inning, Max Kepler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3.
Up next for the Yankees,
Aaron Judd stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center, and it's now 6-4.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first two games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
The short hit hard. Escobar is up with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Hughes is ready. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Byron Buxton is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
This 4th inning's not starting out any better than the 3rd did.
Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop,
Didi Gregorius stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many good pitches he's going to see right here. He's been too much of a factor in this game. I wouldn't pitch to him.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And Holiday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Brian Dozier will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Gary Sanchez will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
3-0 now. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And the count will be full. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Judd is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting, second baseman
Starlin Castro will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
And this is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Now batting.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Chase Headley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Cutter low, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Rosario coming on, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings. Byron Buxton makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, first baseman
Greg Bird steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both the lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
now batting, catcher
Gary Sanchez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Tyler Clippard will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Eddie Rosario will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses again, 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
This is pulled into right. Judd is there, 1 away.
And you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get them started. But it hangs up there just long enough to find an outfielder's glove.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder
Max Kepler will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Aaron Judd will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
now batting.
And this is just a great job of protecting him. You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike zone at all, yet he just reaches out and slaps it into right field.
Ryan Presley will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Ryan Presley.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners going. Drilled right back up the middle. Dozier has it, and he's set down, one away.
Now batting. Third
Chase Headley takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And this has been the bottom third of the order getting on base. They're the ones creating the scoring opportunity. Now it's going to be up to the top of the lineup to make sure it wasn't in vain.
Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there as this is in there at the letters.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dozier is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 42, Aroldis Chapman.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Well, he's already got 3 hits in this game coming into this at-bat, so we'll see if he can get that 4th now against this new guy.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Jorge Polanco will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 42, Jorge Polanco.
Chapman sets and delivers. Miguel Sano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Comes set with the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Judd is there to put it away for out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Into the box now, Park, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Joe Mauer will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of